What's going on, people? Welcome to the YouTube channel. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm a serving police officer from the UK. I look at police related content from throughout the internet, and today I'm looking at some footage which is again from the UK, and it shows a man being arrested in a pub and some force being used to bring him into custody. Without any further ado, let's get straight into that video. Tell me what you guys think. So as you can see here, they're dealing with this individual, and as he's taken to the ground, you can see an officer throwing some punches into this person's body. And I think this is where a lot of people look at it and say, hold on, officers aren't allowed to punch people, that is against the law. And again, before I go any further, I don't know the full circumstance of this incident. I've got the baby again, so bear with me. I don't know the full circumstance of this incident. These officers could be corrupt, horrible bastards who've assaulted this person for no reason and used excessive force. However, I'm just basing it on the information what I have there and whether it potentially could be legal or not. The reason why I make this video is because people say, no, that's impossible, that's legal. These officers should go to jail just based on that footage, when there has to be more context for us to make a decision like that. What these officers were doing is they were throwing punches at this individual, meanwhile trying to get him into handcuffs, and that's what we call a distraction strike. Why does it distract him? Because eventually it's a case of, put your hands together, no you don't want to, punch to the arm. Meanwhile you're distracted by thinking about, actually I don't want to get punched. You allow us to put your hands together. That's the point. We cause pain in another part of your body. So you want to cause pain which is going to be transient, and you want to cause pain which is just going to be like there for a moment, and it's not going to cause any major harm in the long run. You're not punching people's face, you're not gouging people's eyes, you're not pulling out people's throats. You are giving them a punch on their leg. They might get bruising, but if that's the worst of it, then that's okay. That's not too bad. But we're doing that to prevent us having to roll around on the floor where we've got big metal things like handcuffs flying around where you can get hit.
Stop it. No, I mean, you stop it, dude. You know. God damn it. God damn it. You must.
To give a bit of gravity to that situation, I've been injured plenty of times at work with stuff like that. One of my female colleagues, who's a lovely girl, she's wonderful at speaking to people, very, very polite. She was struggling with an individual. A big, hefty girl has managed to get hold of her handcuffs and strike her above the eye with it and caused her eyebrow to split open. So it does happen. So to prevent that, and not being funny, if you split my eye open and I see blood go down my face because you've hit me with handcuffs, I'm going to be employing some boxing skill and I'm going to be punching up your head. I won't be punching you too many times. I won't be being reckless with my use of force. But if I think that this person is going to cause me lasting serious harm, I'm going to raise my use of force. And if I'm too close to use taser, right and left are going to have to come in. Right? So to prevent it going there, take someone to the ground, put your hands behind your back. You don't want to listen to me. If they don't want to listen, distraction strikes to try and bring their hands behind their back. That is legal. That is okay. An officer may use as much force as is reasonable in the circumstances to arrest an offender. And just based on this footage, I presume that's what these officers are doing. If I'm wrong with this, hopefully it gets investigated and hopefully these officers are pushed out of it. But you can see the rest of this guy's family aren't happy because people have this impression that the police can't punch people, which we can, and they use this as an excuse to get involved. And now you've potentially got this person's other family members who are going to be facing charges, and they'll be saying, I jumped in due to police brutality. There needs to be re-education on what the police can do and what the police can't do. Because you're getting people who usually wouldn't get arrested, who are getting themselves arrested because they don't understand that the police can use force. Shock horror, we can use force, we will use force. And if you don't listen, as my granddad used to say, if you don't listen, you must feel. That's what my granddad used to say. We'll give you plenty of chances. Is there anything I can reasonably do to make you do what I'm saying? Come on, mate, let's not do this. You're in a crowded pub. Is there anything I can reasonably do? Come on, mate, you're drunk. Just listen, you are getting arrested. If you keep being a knobhead, force will be used against you. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree with my granddad's old saying, if you don't listen, you must feel? Do you guys agree with the distraction strikes? Do you guys agree with that? Do you think they should have pushed him away or point blank tasered him? Do you think they should have just wrestled with him all day and potentially got injured? It's part of the job, just let him get injured. Tell me what you guys think. I'll be back with another one soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. Peace.